Hi guys, Raj here from Trading College, just doing a quick video about strategy. And basically, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions and just show you how I run things and basically just say like how do you know that your strategy works? And also, are you good enough really psychologically, money management wise, to be able to take advantage of your strategy and make sure that you're doing everything in your power to make sure that you're earning enough money from your trading. So in this video, I'm going to be using two things. So one is our PTS color change. So I'm just going to explain that very quickly. So PTS Pro Trading System is really simple. And literally, if you're green, you hold on to your trades in a trend. As soon as you turn red, you can either reverse or you can exit your trades. And then when you're green again, you can go back again in the direction that you came in, and if you got a red, you would turn it off, etc. So it's literally like a traffic light color change system. White means stay away. Yeah, so this is a stay away portion, that's a selling portion, that's a buying portion. Really simple. But one thing that I'm going to throw in there is our storyteller as well. So this is our proprietary indicator. And if you're above the zero line, that kind of means if you're in an uptrend. If you then turn and you go below the zero line, like here, that means you're in a downtrend. So I'll just explain that again. So a momentum trigger is what we call it, is that when you go from below the zero line to being negative to being positive, and you can see it stays positive for a long time. And then a negative momentum trigger on the way down is when it crosses from being above to below. So it's a momentum indicator, and it's kind of really helpful at identifying trend. So those two things is what I'm going to use in conjunction with each other, and that's how I'm going to be collecting stats for this particular video. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every color change, right? If we are in an uptrend, but only the green color changes. And then in a downtrend, I'm going to do the same thing, but in reverse. So if we were under the zero line like we are now, and hypothetically I got a new red candle, I would be taking that red candle for a short. Okay, obviously it's not happening right now, but if that candle did turn red and the price ended up being lower, I could then take that. And just have a look at the time frame as well. This is a daily chart. So each one candle represents 1 day's worth of price action. Okay, so look, this is the premise of it. So from this point onwards, as the storyteller is above the zero line, it doesn't matter what color it is. Every color change that goes from red to green, I'll be taking a long position. Okay. So in this example, I can't take any of these trades at the beginning because it is the original color change that takes it above the zero line. Okay. So I can't really do that. But the first trade that we get is that one there, and that's a long trade. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Now, another question you've got to ask yourself when you're strategy testing is where would you put your stop? Now, most of the time I put my stop below the previous swing low, but also we have a PTS system, which is this one, and that gives you your stop loss. But obviously in this example, unless I load all the data again, which takes a little bit of time, and I don't want to bore you with that, it would basically give me a stop roughly in around the same place, which is here. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that means. So by the time that candle closed on the day, it was up here, and the stop there is 133 points. If you do it as a pound a point, that's 133 pounds. If you do it as 50p a point, that's obviously half that. You can choose, the value of each point, but we're going to do this in points today. So that's 133 points to the downside. So we want to double that. So we want 266 for a 2-to-1 trade. And let's see how long that takes, right? So I'm assuming that candle there does it. So this trade, you would be holding it for 21 days. And it would give you a 2-for-1 risk to reward. And you can see it's really successful. But not only that, within that time as well, I'm just going to delete that there. Within that time as well, we had another color change, right? So we then also went here from red, white, and we had another green candle there. And this trade also won. You can see here, if we use the previous swing low, I would probably use that one. So from here to here, that's 118 points. I'm looking to double that to the upside, and you can see it easily happens there within 14 days. Okay, so this whole time, remember, the storyteller stays above the zero line. Okay, so we're constantly in an uptrend. And obviously, I do get this a bit of time. Somebody says, oh, you picked a chart where this has worked. So let's change it. Yeah, let's look at a stock, for example. Let's try Beasley. Okay, so this stock is something that I've been trading recently. And you can see here, let's have a look when we could take long positions. So that would be from here. Yeah, it stays above the zero line for quite a long time, and it goes underneath here. Okay, so let's mark those 2 points just so we don't get confused. So from that day there, we're allowed to take longs until that day there where it turns short, and then it doesn't give you a new short signal during this period, and then it goes back into longs again. So right now is a long position that I'm actually currently in, to be honest. This is a position to the upside. So between this point where we get the color changes, so this is where it goes above the zero line, we get one color change here, which is positive. So it goes from red to green. That's a long trade. There you go. There's another one. It goes from red, red, red to green, another one. And there's another one there. Now, these first 2 trades are winners. I don't even have to measure it, to be honest, to know that they're winners, because the market ends up here. This last one is a bit tricky. I'm not sure if that's a winner. And remember, you can't win every trade, okay? So that one's 43 points to the downside, and you might potentially still be in this trade, but at the original move only gives you, what's that, 20 odd points? Let's just double check. Yeah, 19 points to the upside. So this one doesn't really meet its target. But like I said, because the stop loss would be down there, you'd still be in this trade if you were holding them to their fruition. So this is another good example of how this strategy could work. And this is just giving you an idea of whether, you know, the analytics and whether the statistics of your trading strategy are going to be successful and whether you're on the right path. Okay. Another one. Let's give another one a go, and let's, off the top of my head, let's choose a commodity and let's try gold. Okay, I really don't know if these work, so you have to bear with me. So you know, I'm testing these at the same time as doing this as you. So there you go, you've got your momentum trigger there. It stays above the zero line for a long time until this candle here. So between those 2 points, we can look for any color change in a long direction. Right, so we don't get many trades in this one, unfortunately. You can see, let me just move that quite. So between there and there, we're only looking at long trades. We don't get many trades. We've only got 2 color changes here. So that one and that one there, right? Oh, actually, there's another one here. So we actually get a few trades in. We get 3 trades in here that all win. Okay, so this one, the stop loss would be down there. And let me just go and get the ruler so I can show you. So you'd enter on that candle. That would be a stop loss of 28 points. And, you know, you're obviously looking to double that, which it does quite quickly. So 1 month or so in that one. This trade here is off of this candle. That's where the stop loss would be 33. So you're looking for 66 to the upside. And how long does this one take? It doesn't win there. It wins here. That one takes 1 month and 4 days. And then you've got another color change here where it goes white and then turns green. Your stop loss would be 42. So you're looking for 84 points. And that makes it on this candle here, which is 23 days. Okay, but 3 good winners. So this system, this PTS color change system, in conjunction with the storyteller being above or below the zero line, look really good. So for us to get a new trade here to the downside, yeah, because we are underneath the zero line, we would kind of need the market to do something like this to give us maybe a couple of greens, and then the first red that we get, we could take to the downside because we're underneath the zero line. Okay, and remember, all of these indicators are proprietary. This color change pro trading system and also the storyteller, they are our proprietary indicators. So obviously, you know, only we have them, but I just wanted to show you, even without that, taking that out of the equation, how statistically you can come up with a viable strategy and how you can test it. So in your mind, you're not on a wild goose chase, you know, and it's not going to work 100% of the time. You are going to get losing trades, but that's just part and parcel of being a trader. You need to be able to psychologically handle that. And you need to be able to manage your emotions and manage your P&L and make sure you don't lose all of your money, not over leverage on individual positions, to make sure that you're doing this correctly. Okay, so that's my video about how do you know if your trading strategy is correct. That's my video on asking you some difficult questions, making sure that your psychology and money management is correct. You guys all know that that's what I bang on about a lot. And then also statistically, with probability, how viable is your trading strategy? I mean, we only did a few tests here, and you can see this trading strategy is pretty good. But, you know, really and truly, I do my trades in 20 trade blocks. So every 20 trades, I go back and work out the statistics, but then also I do quarterly performance reviews. And because I'm a swing trader, so on my quarterly performance reviews, I kind of look back and it roughly gives me, maybe it's a little bit less actually. Maybe I want to be tracking every 50 to 100 trades to make sure that my win percentage, stays above the 50% line, because that means I've got an edge in the market. Now people in trading college obviously have win percentage is 60, 70, 80%, but what I'm trying to say is that as long as you're above that tilt moment of 50% plus, that little bit on the edge side, and your risk to reward is positive, like 2 to 1, 3 to 1 on the reward side, you're going to be a good trader and you're going to be making money, right? So this is just really an exercise to show you how you can work out if your trading strategy is viable and if you've got a good trading strategy. So any comments, any questions, please put them below. Remember to like and subscribe, and really I'm happy to answer any questions. As soon as you put them in, somebody will let me know, or I'll come and have a look at it and I'll try and answer those questions. But I hope this video really helps, and good luck, and please ask me any questions you want. And if you're in the community already, give this strategy a go. It's a real good one. It's a default strategy that that works. You can see it works, and hopefully it will help you in the future. So good luck, and get in touch.